Welcome everybody to the Keys to Wisdom channel. Just want to do a short video here showing a little something from the music video that I showed yesterday, but uh, hopefully showing it a little bit more clearly and talking just a little bit about it. So I'm going to put in the stuff, right? My conception day was my inception day in the beginning, December 4 in 1978. And here this center key is day, month, year, or month 12, day 4, year 78. Right? My conception day, right? December 4 1978. And then here is my birthday, day, month, year, or month, day, year, month, September, day 4, year 79. And then here is the Hebrew year that's applicable, which is the year of 5708, which is the year of Israel independence in terms of modern Israel. So within this we have all of the pertinent information, right? Exactly when I was conceived, exactly when I was born, and the exact relation to the modern nation of Israel. So from here, we're going to put in the information, right? Israel 5708. 31 years later. Let me make sure I got all of it here. Yes. This is the clock I was telling you about. 31 years later, September 4, 1979. And then the same exact key within here, 9479, and this double key here of exactly 1 year earlier, September 4th, 78, which in the video I show you is a conception date. My birth, her conception, we won. This 2017 with that 3 in the middle, that could very well be the total solar eclipse of 2017. It would be the 3 cities in the USA: Salem, Oregon, Marion, Illinois, and it would be Avondale, South Carolina, or that area right around Charleston, South Carolina. Bang, bang, bang. That triple cross event there. That very well could be what's marked in there, right? And that event here next year will be completed in 2024. The entire long-running total solar eclipse series that's got everything to do with all of the crosses in the USA and whatnot. So when I put that in there, my conception day was my inception day in the beginning. Right, December 4 in 1978, it shows me all of that information. It shows me Israel, the independence of Israel in 5708. It shows me that 31 years between the 5708 and September 4th of 1979, right? And when I put in all the information it's shown, exactly, right? Same key, 9479. 9479 5708. Now here's the other thing, right? When you put in the word Israel, right, it's showing in 1897, and that's an anagram of 1978, right? 31 years from that from Israel, right? Produces us that 1979, but that 31 years is going according to our calendar systems, which is 5708, 1948 to 5739, 1979. Right, it's the 31 year because the entire script is 31 characters long. 31 is a completion code, right, where our alphabet's operating on 26 of the 31, and then the 5 trees of paradise, right? Majority of people here have no idea at all about the 5 trees of paradise, but that's what they are. It's the 27th to 31st. It's the completion of the entire first 2 scripts. Position 1 and 2 stand alone is the original unblocked air script. The second script begins at C, 3 to 31. Right? So that's the whole deal with Israel is coded to the year 1978. 31 years later brings it to the 1979. And it's the 5708 to the 5739, 1948 to the 1979. So when I did all of that, yeah, I guess that's my church, right? That's the same thing in here. It's a spiral, 78 to 79, plop, birth, right? Conception, birth, conception, birth, right? Everything is 79 centered, right? This is the cause here of why all the people lie 75% of the time about how old they are, because it's centered on here, it's centered on birth. It's not centered on the actual start of the conception, right? The conception's on the periphery, right? And then everybody's operating on the center. It says, oh, I'm this many years old and whatever, right? Right now, I'm beyond 44 years old, right? But if I was going off of the same center-caused lie, birth-centered caused lie that almost everybody else here was going on, I'd still be telling people some lie and bullshit that I was 43 years old, right? But I'm far beyond that birth-centered bullshit that this world is trapped up in. So when people ask me about my age, right, I always tell the truth 100% of the time. And I ask them, and the vast majority of them, they tell me a lie 75% of the time about how old they are. And 40 forwards, 1 backwards, right? It's the same year, 78, 79. It's the only, in English, there's only one number in all of English in alphabetical order, and that's 40, F-O-R-T-Y. And then there's only one number in English in reverse alphabetical order, E-N-O-1, right? That's the only ones, right? And in the year 1979 is 5739 and 5740. Right, so all those instances I'm showing you, that 39 and the 40 together, that's all 1979. It's Hebrew relation back and forth, right? Everything I showed in that video there was the relations between the Gregorian years and their Hebrew years. So I had it set up like this within the video. This is always how this goes. You get the 2 Gregorian to the left, the 2 Hebrew to the right, or you can arrange them opposite, but it always operates in groups of 3s. So 1978, 1979 are both 5739, right? My conception on 12/4/78 was the Hebrew year 5739. My birth on 9/4/79 was the Hebrew year 5739. Right in here. And then the other way it applies is 1979 is both 5739 and 5740. So these three keys, 3 to the left or 3 to the right, they always fit together, and you go out in series, right? And it's always the same deal. It's going to be those 3 to the left, those 3 to the right. You go anywhere within the two calendars, and it's always that same deal, right? 3 to the left and 3 to the right. Right? 40 is right, right? Because it's in alphabetical order and we write left to right. So 40 is right and 1 is left. Then it's the exact same thing. It's the combination of the years 1978, 1979. This type of information in here again is the 39, the 40, and the 1. This is all about all of the stripes. And 40 save 1, all of the different instances of the usages of 40 and 39. It's all in there, right? And it's also why there's only 2 letters in the entire English language programmed through alphabetical order, right? Because when you have the actual order of everything, which is what I give out here on this channel, right? Then you can come to see where all of the programming is, right? 40 is programmed as the only one in alphabetical order, and 1 is programmed as the only one in reverse alphabetical order, because when the English language and the names for all of the numbers and everything was formulated, they had access to hidden knowledge about the actual order and the actual word that you never got given to you until I started giving it to you here, because that's knowledge that they kept from Jesus' time, and the Pharisees and scribes don't prevent the people from having it, but they have it, they used it, right? It was used for all of the design. When Julian Gregorian calendar got set up, they did all kinds of things, but it was set up to always be in relation to the Hebrew calendar. So the relation between our current calendar and the Hebrew calendar, that was one of the primary programming points of the Romans, was based upon Jewish timekeeping. So when the Julian calendar actually got formulated out, probably one of the most key thing in it was how it was going to dovetail with Hebrew, and then also the English language programming is also built directly around that Julian Gregorian calendar and that Hebrew calendar. It's all the same, right? And then in our time here, more people speak English in the world than any other languages, because it is the primary one. It's the language, it's the internet, it's the worldwide language, right? There's a lot more Chinese people but people in other places don't speak it, right? Every country you go to, all the big wigs in high class, right? Everybody they teach their kids also to speak English, no matter what their other languages are. You go to any nation on earth, and you will find people speaking that English language, because it is the prime language of our time, right? And it all runs together. The English language the Gregorian Julian calendar and the Hebrew calendar system. So that's kind of the stuff that I was showing in there, and doing some relations into, right? Israel, that's our 1978. 31 years, that's our 1979. And within the calendars, it's the 5708 to 5739. In the 1948 to the 1979. So that's a wrap on that. Just a little explanation in case people are watching and not fully comprehending some of the stuff that I was showing in the last video. But anyways, with that said, please like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel if you think that's something you should do. And have a nice day.